Good morning and happy Friday. A happy Friday to you, baby. Baby. Yes, happy Friday, y'all. I am so glad it is Friday. You just don't know. Look here, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in, clicking on my channel today and watching my video till the end. Yes. Thank you for watching my video till the end. Yes, you guys. Like, share, comment. That's it, y'all. That is it. So it is Friday. And I am so happy. I got to come to work tomorrow, though. Well, no, I don't have to, but I signed up. So I'm trying to work to give me some CTO hours so I can have me some time because that'll be cold-blooded. That I didn't pay for this ticket to go to Atlanta and then don't even have the hours to take off work. That don't look. So I have to sacrifice for the things that I want. So I have to get up tomorrow and come to work and work from 7:30 to 1:30, but time and a half, so that'd be 9 hours of CTO time. So I got to do that for a few Saturdays to get make sure that I secure my vacation. So look here, you guys. I want to talk to you guys about names. Names, like when you name your children. And I know for me, when I named my daughter, I put a lot of thought in it, and her name meant something. It meant something to me because I put thought in it. I strategically came up with her name. The reason why I'm saying this is because so yesterday my coworker was like, "Oh God, here we go." I'm like, "What's wrong?" I'm not gonna say his name. I was like, why you say that? He said, "Look at the name of my client." And the name was Laquita. And I'm like, okay. I was, but so he looked at the name and automatically made judgment. Automatically just thought that it was going to be, that she was going to come in there all rowdy, come in there all, hood, as I say, because I really don't like to say ghetto. So come in there all hoodish, because her name is Laquita. And she wasn't. She was, afterwards I talked to him and he said, "Oh no, she was cool." I said, "Oh." I said, "So damn, so you just judged her by her name." And so I started, me, I had to analyze. I started thinking like, I bet you a lot of employers and people do that. When you name, so I have my sister Melissa, she has a friend, okay, and I'm not lying, okay, her friend has twins, and that's what made me remember this. And I said, I cannot believe she named her twins that. She named her twins Always, and the other one is Forever. So the first one that came out, that baby's name is Always. And then the second one, the twins, that one's name is Forever. And I always tripped off that. So can you imagine, okay, being in classroom or being outside playing and your mama say, "Always, get your butt in here in this house. Forever, turn that music down. Forever, go pick up your shoes." And when you're trying to get a job, and I'm not trying to say that everybody is racist, but your name, you are your name, okay? You start living into your name, and your name starts fitting you. But what I mean is, looking for a job and looking, they look at all that. They see your name, they see your resume, they see all that. But sometimes your name, look at Malaysia on Basketball Wives. Her real name is something like, it's an urban name like LaQuisha or something like. It's something. I keep saying I'm gonna Google her real name. I'm gonna Google it, and she don't like to go by it. She's embarrassed of it. She does not like to go by. Matter of fact, there's one season, one episode when her and Jackie was going at it, and Jackie threw a bomb on her, okay, and start calling her by her real name, her first name. Because I think Malaysia is either her middle name or that's just a stage name. I'm not for sure, so don't quote me. But it could be her middle name. I'm not for sure. But she goes by Malaysia because she don't like her born name. It's an urban name. I don't want to say black and all. It's urban. It's like a Laquita, Maisha. It's something like that. And she don't like to go by it, and she's embarrassed of it. And she has this image, okay, that she's trying to build for herself, this brand, and that name is not fitting the way she don't even like that. She don't even like that name. You're judged by that name, by the way you name your kids. And I mean, it's a shame, but it that's how it is, and they look at that, and you before you might not, they might be scanning your resume, but can't get past the fact that your name is Laquita, because you're labeled by that particular name, that urban name. They have judged you and by that name and put you in a category because your name is LaQuisha or Laquita or Maisha, okay? And it's a shame, but it's the truth. We have to be careful, even us being black people, African Americans. We have so much that we have to stand out. We have to be better, okay? We always had to stand out. We always had to fight harder, okay? We have to fight harder than the other races. And even me being African American, me being a black woman, I'm dark. I'm not light, like a yellow, They even have shades, okay? There's kids that's really dark, that really have a complex on being dark, being really, really dark. And it's really true, because there was an episode, I was watching Erica Campbell's show. Her daughter and her husband's sister are on the darker side. And her daughter was telling her mom how she felt about being dark, about being her color. See, because Erica is light. She's light-skinned, okay? Really, really light. But her daughter took more after the husband. And it was an episode. She did an episode. It's really going on, okay? It's really, they're looking at the darker skin, the lighter skin. We have to, it's just so sad. But it's the way it is. And it's been like that for us forever. We always had to stand out. We have to be careful how we name our children and what we name them, because we have to look at them, for their future, because they're judged. You're judged by your name. People have already categorized you, already made a judgment on you because of your name, or because of where you live, or because how dark skinned you are, and it's bothering some, but I just feel like that it's just something that we should talk about, because it's not something I'm making up. This is real. Hold on a minute. Let me roll up my windows. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all, because some trucks and stuff was going by and it was kind of loud. But we have to be careful about how we name our kids and all that. And they do look at even size. Your size. The society is so image driven, okay? And but as a black person, I'm speaking of my experience. I had to even stand out, better than another type of race. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been like that. you know. But now it's within our own culture. It's like that. That's how bad it's gotten. It's gotten so bad until now it's within our own culture. Our own culture look at each other differently about your skin, of your skin tone. The darker you are, you know, they want, it's like they want you to be lighter, you know. And I actually know someone that, she's African American, but she dates outside of her race, and her kids are, you know, are mixed. They're, you know, and she didn't want to have, and she's really dark skinned, and she's married a Caucasian man. She never wanted her kids to go through what she went through. So she said to herself she would never marry a black man. She would never date a black man. And she hasn't. She hasn't. She did one time, okay, but she hasn't. And she has 3 kids, and they are mixed, and they're light-skinned, and they have that, you know, good hair, that type of hair. And she said that they have better opportunities. She didn't want her kids to not have, to be like her, not have the opportunities. So she wanted to have mixed kids, her son and her 2 daughters. And now her son dates black girls, okay? And she felt a way about it. And I remember her telling me he was really upset. He said, I don't understand, you're black. And you don't want me to date someone like you? She is so, the way she thinks and how she was tormented and the things that she's been through, she don't even like her own, she don't like being, being black. She does not like her skin color. She does not like it at all. And she's afraid that her son will have a child by a black girl and it will come out dark-skinned. And her daughters, her 2 daughters, are she raised them, they're very cocky. They don't hang around black girls. They wear a lot of suntan. They don't want to get darker. And I feel like she's messed them up. The son is the one that he refuses. And I think he's really messing with black girls out of rebellion. I don't think that that's just my opinion. I mean, he likes black girls, but he really does it really enough because he just don't understand his mom. And I was saying, you know, for what you've been through growing up and how you were teased by being as dark as you are, your skin tone, you were tormented and you were teased a lot. And that's why. You know, but she raised her kids that way. Her 2 daughters don't date black men. Her daughters, Caucasian or Asian. Caucasian or Asian. They will not date a black man because they do not want dark kids. And it's so sad. It is so sad. And her kids' names are not urban. They're, you know, Judy, Heather, stuff like that. I'm not saying their actual name, but it's names like that. Sarah, you know, Haley, those type of names. It's not, nothing urban about their names at all. Nothing. No, it ain't no Maisha. No, you know, She don't even cook greens. She cooks spinach. She said because she calls greens, you know how we cook collard greens and mustard greens. Oh, to her, that's slave food. Greens, yams, potato salad, slave food. She eats macaroni salad. She eats spinach, stuff like that, broccoli, cauliflower. But you won't catch her with no yams. Now she'll eat, not even sweet potato, she'll eat a pumpkin pie. And that's what she would do. And if she felt like some yams, she'd get the pumpkin pie mixed in the can and hook that up with all kind of stuff. And that's her yams, the pumpkin. Or she'd buy a pumpkin and peel it and chop it. She don't eat yams. She don't eat yams. And I grew up with her. I remember how they treated her in high school. And I'm just thinking that how sad it is, and how her kids are I just feel like she messed them up by teaching them that. And that's because that's her own experiences from what she went through. You know, the things that she had to endure. And she didn't want her kids to endure. And now and you can't just write off your whole race. Your mama black, your daddy black, your grandmother, your cousin, sister. It's so sad. It is so sad. And yesterday was an eye-opener when my coworker was like, oh God, here we go. And I'm like, what's wrong? You know, he said, look at look at my client name, and Laquita. And when he went and got her, she was nothing like how he expected her to be. Judged her by her name. Put her in a category because of her name. Sad. But I do feel that we should be careful how we name our children. I mean, come on, always, forever. I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, always, forever. I mean, I'd rather be called Laquita than always. I don't know. Look, I don't get it. It's just sad. And this particular friend, you know, my friend, all I can do is pray for her. But she's been like that for years, and she's set in her ways, and she's not going to change. She's not, and she's raised her children that way. You guys, I want to know your thoughts on this, about the skin tones, about the skin colors, about the difference with the lighter skin and the darker skin, and the names that we name our children. I really want you guys to get involved in this conversation and leave me a comment, and let's interact and get involved in this. I'm kind of interested to know what you guys' thoughts is on this particular subject. I really am interested to know that. But look here, I want to come to you and tell you to have a great day. Happy Friday to your baby. Yes, happy Friday, y'all. We done made it to the finish line. We only got we just got to 4:30, y'all. Look here, so I want you guys to have a good day. I want you to keep a smile on your face. Keep your head up, okay, no matter what. No matter what, y'all. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.